Hey Todd and BJ, welcome to Apache Creek Ranch.
Welcome to TNT. This week, BJ gets a trifecta as she gets to hunt the hill country and south part of Texas. This is TNT.
TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by Prime Real Estate Group, where experience has its rewards. ESP Digital Hearing Protection. Empower your hearing. HuntingTrophy.com. Logistics experts. When we got to the ranch, it was afternoon. We went in, unpacked, got settled in, and then we headed to the blind for an evening hunt. Well, it quickly became evident that this was the spot to sit. There were numerous deer, but unfortunately in this group there were no shooters. We headed in for the night, planning on getting up early and starting again in the morning. Well, the next morning it was cold and overcast. It was the perfect conditions to get a big buck on the ground, so we got up extra early and sat in the blind to get ready.
This morning we are hunting in the hill country of Texas, and windy, and there's a little bit of fog rolling in, so hopefully we'll get a shot on something, but if not, it's fun to watch them anyway.
Not long after sunrise, the deer started moving, and it wasn't long before a shooter showed up. Well, just as I'd hoped, a big 8-point came out. He came out with a lot of other deer, so I didn't have a clear shot for quite a while. But as soon as I did, I took it.
He's down. Hill country bucks are sweet. God. And now they're all just staring at me, so I could take out like 12 more. It's awesome.
Well, I took my shot, and the buck ran just a few yards and rolled over. I could see it, and I was so excited. We called Davy, let him know, and then we got out of the stand to get my hands on my buck.
I shot my buck and watched him fall, so I'm ready to get over there and get a closer look at him.
Well, did you get him?
I got him.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. He's right over there.
Oh, let's go see him.
Let's go see.
Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. That's a nice hill country 8-point right there, BJ.
Yes, it is.
That
is awesome. Perfect shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
gosh,
a good looking buck.
I saw him, and gosh, he was mature and the best one of the bunch, and we've seen a few to compare him to. Gosh, there's been sometimes 20, 25 deer on us at the same time.
There's a lot of deer out here, yes there is.
But yeah, I couldn't ask for a better one. He's awesome. This is my first hill country buck.
Really,
So,
congratulations.
Yeah.
That
So-
is a great buck for your first one.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Davey, for
Yeah,
letting us
thank
come
you. I'll
out.
take a hug. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Come out on your personal land and get all up in your house. And
Well, it's been an enjoyable trip for myself as well. So congratulations. And
oh gosh, thank you.
Well, after a successful whitetail hunt, Davey suggested that we head to Apache Creek Ranch because he had some beautiful axis there. I happen to love axis meat, and so I was more than ready to get on the road.
Well, we just arrived here at Apache Creek Ranch, and we're down in South Texas, and coming in, oh my gosh, we saw axis, black buck. I'm excited to get in the blind. This is my #1 guide right here. This is Caden Roberts.
Hi.
And where are we going today?
We're going to a place called Rocky Creek because that's where all the big axis bucks come out of. So we're going to sit in the blind this evening and see what we can get.
Yeah, and you've been hunting here since you were how old?
Like ever since I was a baby.
So this guy knows what's up. So you're going to get me on a big one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
We got in the blind early afternoon, and there were a ton of animals. We were covered up with axis and black buck, and we just had to wait for the shooter to show itself. This week's TNT Tech Tip is brought to you by Prime Real Estate Group, where experience has its rewards.
Okay, well, we're at the Dallas Safari Club convention, and I'm here with Jack of ESP and here with BJ. And BJ is going to be getting some ESPs today because she had a very bad experience in Africa. BJ, tell Jack what happened to you.
Well, I had wanted to shoot a zebra very badly, and we had been trying for several days. And my one opportunity to shoot a zebra, the guide was behind me saying shoot, and I couldn't hear him. So I missed the only opportunity I had. So I don't ever want that to happen again. So I need some ESPs.
The reason for that is because you were wearing regular hearing protection that you couldn't hear your surroundings. So with ESPs, we can allow you to hear everything that's going on around you, including the pH, and still protect your hearing.
Great.
Let's get you fitted up.
Let's get her started then. Come on. Jack, typically what's the turnaround time before she sees the final product?
Typical turnaround is 10 calendar days from receipt of order.
All right, folks, you know, I've been wearing the ESPs for a very long time, and BJ's new with them. Jack and I have been working together for many years, and I cannot tell you how important it is, not just from a hearing protection standpoint, but it also makes you a better hunter. You'll hear things in the woods that you didn't realize were going on. So if you'll look on the bottom of the screen right now, you'll see espamerica.com. Be sure, get in touch with Jack and his team and order your set of ESPs today.
Well, my new ESPs came in. I was at Dallas Safari Club about 10 days ago, and I stopped by the ESP booth, and I got my molds done. So I'm excited to see how they turned out. Okay, let's see how they fit. They fit perfect. I'm ready to go hunting. Well, we waited quite some time for the shooter to show up, and he did not, but there were a ton of axes, and Davey asked me to shoot a doe for management, and I was happy to oblige.
BJ, take the one on the left. Axis doe down.
Axis doe down. That's what you call chili.
That's right.
Chili in the field.
That's good eating right there. Excellent shot.
Thank you.
We had quite a few out there, didn't we?
Yeah, just a couple. Oh,
Okay.
she'll be tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Great
That's
shot.
awesome.
Hey, BJ, you made a great shot on the axis doe, so let's go get her.
All right.
Well, I shot the axis doe, and it didn't go far, and I was so excited to have some axis meat in my freezer.
We were in the blind for quite a while, and I don't know, we saw like 500 axes. there was a bunch of axes, and it's not always about the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's about meat in your freezer, and I know my kids get excited whenever I cook a dinner and it's from meat that I killed. So thank you for letting us come out and hunt this. It's Apache Creek Ranch, and you've been hunting it all your life, so thank you for sharing it with me.
You're welcome.
You're a good guy. And you're a pretty good guide.
Thank you.
Well, our last morning in the blind, it was the coldest morning of the year, and the fog was really thick. The fog lifted a little, and there were axes everywhere, and lo and behold, the shooter was there with them.
BJ, here comes two nice bucks right over there. Right out of that oak mod. Two nice ones. Okay, get ready.
Which one?
The one on the right. The one on the right. He's a little bit taller. He's in full velvet, but he's a beautiful buck.
There were tons of axes around the shooter. I had to wait and wait and wait on the scope to be able to get a clear shot. There's just so many animals, and they're all great animals, but I was only after the one, so it was worth the wait. Well, after what felt like an eternity, looking through the scope, the axis buck started walking away. I was afraid I was not going to get a shot, but lucky for me, at the very last second, he turned, and I took my shot.
BJ, when he clears those trees, I'm gonna bark at him and make him stop, okay? Just be ready for the shot, okay? Here he comes. To the right. Yeah.
I'm cross-eyed. That's a long way to look through a lens.
Well, I had to make a long shot, and he ran off in some trees after I shot, so I was so excited to get out of the blind and track him.
Well, BJ, I think you made a great shot on that axis buck, so it ran right behind those big clump of oaks over there, so let's go see if we can't find him.
Let's do it.
Well, thankfully, we didn't have to track him very far, and not only was he a huge axis, my first axis, he was also in full velvet, and I could not wait to get my hands on him.
There he is.
Yes! Awesome! Oh, there's a monster. Let's go look at him.
I got it. Because, man, when we were right there was no blood.
Well,
and
he
I was
found
like,
that one speck of blood, but then when he crossed the little creek, he kind of opened up and,
man.
oh, I can't wait to get my hands on him. That's a nice buck. Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't just a little.
Oh, man. BJ. That is a perfect shot. I don't think you could have placed it any better.
That is awesome. Wow. Talk about a morning. We got in the blind this morning. We've been after axis, and we hadn't found one that we were ready to take, and we saw this one before it was daylight this morning, and we just hoped it would stay in there long enough to get light and get a shot off. And there were so many animals just meandering back and forth across the way, and I was on the scope for about 9 years and before I could get a shot off. But gosh, that's why it's hunting.
Well, we had to wait for that opportune shot, and unfortunately it didn't happen while he was up a little bit closer. So you took a little more than 200-yard shot and made a perfect shot on a nice hill country axis buck. So
that was amazing. This is my first axis buck, and I can't think of a better man to shoot it with.
Yes, awesome. It was
Davey.
a fun hunt, and we got to see a lot of animals this morning.
Yes, we did. I just want to say thank you to you and Apache Creek Ranch. This is an amazing place, and I have never seen so many animals. And the terrain, the rocks, the cactus. I could move in here.
Okay, so you'll come back next year?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Thanks, Davey.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Great job.
Wow, what an incredible hunt BJ had. And a special thanks has to go out to Davey and his son Caden for putting her on those great animals. And what a shot she made on that axis buck. Hey, if you'd like to find any more information about sponsors or outfitters on the show, you can go to our website at tntoutdoorexplosion.com or check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/TNT Outdoor Explosion. Hey, thanks for watching this week, and until next week, remember, do what you love and share it with your family.
Closed captioning brought to you by ESP America. TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by Prime Real Estate Group, where experience has its rewards. ESP Digital Hearing Protection. Empower your hearing. HuntingTrophy.com. Logistics experts. Well, it quickly became evident that there were So we packed it in and headed back.
Well, right over there, so we're gonna go see if I don't know.
The next morning it was cold.